everyone, and welcome back to my channel and to my kitchen. So today I'm going to be making the Cajun chicken. It's the creamy Cajun chicken, but I've got two ways of doing it. So the first way is without the creaminess, because that's then freezer friendly. I've tried it with the cream, freezing it, and it kind of tones down the spice, and I love the spice. If I'm just going to be sitting and eating it all in one go, then I'll add the cream. Or if I'm inviting people around and we're all just having it that night, I'll add the cream. But if not, I'd rather have it as like a chicken pasta bake. So I'm going to do it with the cream today, to show you how I do it with the cream. But usually I do leave out the cream and then freeze it in batches so that I can use it throughout the week. It tastes amazing both ways. It's just the creaminess only tastes nice on the day that you make it. But quite a few meals are like that. There's some ingredients that you have to leave out, isn't there, when you're going to freeze it. So I suppose it's like that. But I love them both. I love the creaminess when I do add the cream with the spices, but then even without it, I love it as well because it's just even more spicy. And yeah, I'll stop going on about it and I'll show you how I make it. Okay, so here's the recipe that I've written out. You can see me in the shadow. So chicken stock Maggi cube ×2, just making sure I got that bit right. Okay, so we've got 1 egg out of here, got some pasta, 400 milligram. I'm just having a camera on this one actually. I'm looking for information through a camera. I'm at 500 milligram in there, so I'll most probably use all of that personally, even though the recipe says 400. I'll probably use all of that. 2 tablespoons of the quark. We've got some salt and pepper in here. I've got the one where it's mixed together, but I think it's a better idea to put them in separately because you can't tell how much you're putting in of either. It says 2 Maggi cubes, but I will also use some of this as well, just because I'm obsessed with these two together. And some Cajun seasoning, which we'll use 4 tablespoons of all together, but it'll be split up, so it'll be 2 to fry the chicken in and then 2 to fry everything together with. So over here we've got the 1 onion, you can use red or just a normal onion, 2 peppers. Now I found out today, did you know that peppers are 92% water? I didn't realise that. So when we're cooking with them, that's why they disappear into nothing, because there's been loads of times where I think I've got loads of speed in this meal, where is it all? And it's because, for a start, peppers are 92% water. And then here, I've personally, you don't have to do this, but I've got 4 chilies chopped up, just because I love spicy food. And as things cook down, it becomes less and less spicy, and I just love that kick. And then I've got the chicken there as well. It's got a little bit of fat left on it, which I'm going to trim even more, I think, because I've just seen a big chunk of fat. Using 2 chicken breasts, 2 big ones or 3 smaller ones is much better, but all I've got in is chicken thigh, so I've just used 5 thighs and cut around the bone. So yeah, those are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. So yeah, let's get cooking. Okay, so I've cooked the chicken through for 2 minutes with the Cajun seasoning. It's not fully cooked through. I just wanted to coat the chicken with the seasoning. And I've also added the peppers, onions, chilies into some fry light. And I'm going to just add a little bit of water to stop it from sticking. I've already added a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning, so I'm just adding the 2nd tablespoon there. So I'm just going to fry this up until the vegetables have gone soft, and then we can mix everything together. Okay, so the vegetables are nice and soft now. I'm going to add the dry pasta. I'm going to also add the chicken. And then I'm going to add some stock. Now I'm going to add some more stock because we need this water to be just above the pasta. So the water's just above the pasta there. So I'm just going to add in some of the Maggi seasoning. Might as well finish this one off now. I must go through one of these every single week. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to leave that to bubble away. I'm just going to turn the heat down so that it absorbs all the stock. Okay, so in here I've put 2 tablespoons of quark and 1 egg, and I'm just going to whisk those together to add to the pasta when it's cooked and cooled down. So I've got a whisker here, but you can just use a fork, that's fine, but I just like to use this to fluff it up. Like it to get some air bubbles in there. Okay, so this is the pasta and chicken cooked down. I've just been to vote while it cooled down and then I nipped to the shops and watching a bit of Love Island. So now that's cooled down, I can pour in the quark and egg. I didn't want to put it in when it was too hot because it'll cook the egg and that's just not good. So I'm just going to pour that in. And then I'm just going to stir it in as well. And you can just see it adds a bit of creaminess to it without the sins. So this recipe is completely free. It's beautiful, honestly. It's just so tasty. I went to the shops, like I said, and I came back, and as soon as I walked in, well, outside the apartment, I could just smell it, and I just thought, oh, I love it. So yeah, this is the Cajun chicken pasta. As usual, I'll take a picture of it all plated up and add it at the end of the video. But yeah, it's a really nice midweek staple, something to fill you up. You can add salad to it. You can freeze it. It would be obviously better without the quark and egg frozen. It just does something different to it when it's got the creaminess in it. But yeah, I've added this. I have added the creaminess to it tonight as I wanted to show you exactly how I do it. And yeah, hopefully you'll try it and you'll like it. So thanks again for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!